Chapter 23. Sargent Jenkins had finished his presentation, including the mapping out of their infiltration strategy, in which I was to be a major player. The goal was to get me involved as a player on the Chicago Knights basketball team and do my best to become one of the guys and see how much the players begin to talk and gather as much intelligence as I can. If I'm able to befriend a couple of the newer players and determine if they are trying to be recruited for any illegal drug activity or whatever, it would be a start. Jenkins reminded me this could possibly take some time and that it is important for everyone that we were careful about what we said, about the operation, and who we said it to. It was more important that myself maintain my cover as just another Moody Bible student, looking to play some organized basketball and wanting to work with some wayward youth. Nothing more and nothing less was to be the appearance. Sargent Jenkins closed out his presentation. "Bob, I hope your athletic skills are as good as everyone says they are. These kids may not be academically gifted, but they can sure play some mean street basketball. In the paint, it will be a war. Make no mistake. For many of these kids, this is their life. Their fame, maybe even their fortune. We'll just have to find out if they're being sucked into making money in a very illegal way." "Okay," I asked. "Where do you want me to start?" I asked. "Here is a new ball for you to carry to the yard tomorrow," said Jenkins, as he tossed me a brand new NBA synthetic covered ball. He also handed me a map of the area with the courts highlighted in yellow. "Show up at the Beaupre Center tomorrow, just like you were going to go shoot around. You should have no trouble getting into a game first, but just take it slow. Things will happen fast enough." The meeting broke up with Father Spencer asking Ben and I to come over to his office. We walked slowly over to the admin building, rehashing all that was said. Ben offered that he had some contacts with the Chicago Bulls, as one of his high school teammates was now a player and could possibly get some tickets we could use to help me become more popular in a hurry. We made our way into Father's office, took our seats in front of his beautiful desk. Father Spencer sat quietly in his chair for a moment, kind of staring off into space out the window to his right. He kind of startled himself back into reality, realizing he had guests, me and Ben. "Sorry, fellas," apologized Father Spencer. I didn't mean to go off like that. I was just thinking about the 7 homicides Jenkins had talked about, and how such a seemingly good idea of midnight basketball can be turned into something made by the devil himself. Bob, you must promise me that you will be as careful as you can, and don't pull off some Starsky and Hutch stuff, trying to get in there and save somebody. We need information, not heroes." "Don't worry," I respond. "I'm not looking to get some posthumous medal or award. I would like to be around for a while. Besides, Ben here is going to keep me out of trouble. One look at him and they'll think twice about messing with me, I hope." "Come on, Uncle," added Ben. "Bob will be okay. Let's pray right now and ask God to take care of it right now." Father Spencer led a heartfelt prayer, asking God to protect me and Ben and give us spiritual guidance. I would need to make the right decisions and keep us safe from harm. He also asked for God's help for Detective Sargent Jenkins and his team, and seek a spiritual revival for all the young people, especially for an opening of the hearts of the youth involved in this basketball league. After the prayer, Ben and I left Father and went down the hall and got the rest of my schedule of classes and times. Western Philosophy, 3 hours. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 8 a.m. Applegate Sociology, 3 hours, 9 a.m. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I also had a New Testament class, which would only be 2 hours. Monday and Wednesday would be close. I got the campus locator and maps so I would know where to go for classes. Classes started next week. Ben had classes himself and left me to head over to the campus bookstore and get my books and my study supplies. I knew I would need some, but I had brought some already. I made my way back to my room and got myself situated. The other new students were making their way into the dorm and greeted me. The campus was beginning to bustle with activity due to the new school semester. As I went into my room, I thought how sheltered college students were. Safe and secure, their parents spending tens of thousands of dollars for school or partying, whichever was the case. Totally oblivious to what was happening for all too many of these poor inner city youth. They would take their liberal political philosophy and cry how the government should be doing more, but never getting their hands dirty or really getting involved themselves. Spending a few tax dollars of other people's money would take away some of their guilt, I thought. They didn't mind getting involved as long as it meant using somebody else's money or the time it took to earn it. I realized that what I was about to do, and should do, could make more of an impact. It didn't make sense to spend millions subsidizing a midnight basketball league only to use more loot than we were saving. There must be a better way, and I hope we could find out who was causing all the trouble and then take the time for the criminal justice system to take care of them once and for all.